Hey guys, Geek41 here, and today we'll be having a look at the MonsterArts Godzilla 2014 action figure. Whew, it feels good to be doing a review, right? If you guys have not noticed, on my unboxing video, I did do an unboxing of this figure. I promised that I will be uploading the review on like November 3rd or something like that? I don't know. Well, it was a Friday of that week, and due to my school-related stuff, tests I have, and I was preparing for those tests, as many of you do not know, I go to a private high school. So high school life is stressful. But it's working out fine right now. I'm trying to pull out my grades right now, so I can't really focus on my action figure reviews right now. But I'm off, so I'll be doing a review, and I apologize. It's been like freaking 3 weeks. Oh, I'm such a slacker. But honestly, grades are more important, so I had to focus on my grades. But hey, here's a review. Better late than never, right? So, without further ado, let's take a look into this packaging. So, just warning you off the bat, you might want to grab a drink or a sandwich, because this review is going to be pretty long. Lot to cover. So, here, you got the package, MonsterArts Godzilla 2014. You got your Tamashii Editions, Bandai logo, Legendary, Warner Bros. I know it's not Warner Bros. Warner Brother Corporation. Whatever. Godzilla's 60th anniversary. By the way, this review was supposed to come out on November 3rd. It was supposed to come out on November 3rd, which was the birthday of Godzilla. This is when the review was supposed to come out, but it didn't. You can see there, Godzilla 2014. Godzilla, side, got like scratches, so cool. Back, Godzilla 2014. You got a very, very cool roaring pose of Godzilla right there, which I cannot get to date. A really nice posing there. This is false advertising right there. The tail does not curve that nicely. It actually breaks in the process. So, bottom, stuff, and things, and camera likes to fall over. Stuff I can't read. Lovely. Let's put the packaging aside. And let's take a closer look at the figure. So, let me just adjust my settings right here. I'll be back. This figure has a different style. Compared to NECA's more movie accurate Godzilla here, this is movie accurate and this is more stylized. But you can just see where the day and night difference of NECA and MonsterArts here. You can see the day and night difference, and it is just phenomenal how people are able to critique this figure, because it's just, they're so different. They're the same Godzilla, but it's just different, you know? Their soup. This is how I see it. Chicken noodle soup, chicken soup. They're soup, but they're different types of soup. You know? Different companies, different style. And in terms of feel, I love this figure more. And I say it with love. When I first saw the picture, I thought it was amazing. When I first saw the couple of reviews, I didn't like this figure. I was actually gonna cancel my pre-order because I love this NECA one so much more. The more and more I played with the figure, the more and more I posed it on my shelf, the more I admired it, the more and more I got more close to it. And some people have a lot of splotches of red on the face. Mine does not. So that's not an issue with every single MonsterArts Godzilla 2014 figure. Mine does not have red paint at all on his nose. Matter of fact, it's actually more of a very little brown hue to it. The teeth are actually really good on mine. Let me see if I can get the light to focus there. There we go. The teeth are actually very nice on mine. They're not that bad. The eyes, however, are actually very bad. And let me just zoom in there. And I'm starting off this review with the cons. I shouldn't be doing that. So you see this eye. This eye, right? You see the right eye? How it's sunken in? And has the pupil looking forward. This eye, on the other hand, the eye is sunken out. I think you guys see this eye much better. See that eye? Yeah. That eye is focusing forward and it's emerged out. While this one, as you can see, is sunken in. So there is an eye there. there is an eye. It's not missing. This Godzilla is not missing an eye. Does not require an eye patch. But the eye is sunken in. So that's a bummer. That both the eyes are different. One is popping out. One is popping in. If that even makes sense. Popping in. I guess Google will come handy after this review. For me. So you can see the teeth. The teeth are not that bad. Yes, the paint is very, very sloppy. You can see it looks like someone punched his upper jaw. The lower jaw is painted pretty nicely. There's a little bit of bleeding, but that's because my camera is zoomed in right now. So, but looking far away, it's not that horrendous. As you can see, it's very nice. Very nice. So, and as I look to the detail of the figure, unless it's not very Godzilla, but look at the spines. Look at the detailed spines. And this entire review is going to be comparison between NECA. I'm pretty sure many of you are sick and tired of that. Day and night. Look at that. This is more dull. It's sharp, but you can't really scratch yourself. This you can easily scratch yourself. I think I've scratched myself a couple times. See? See that right there? I'm not able to see. Let me see. See that little cut right there? Yeah. That's from Godzilla. Right there. So, they're very spiky, but that's how they should be in the movie. And my camera does not want to focus today. What is with you? Okay. So you can see all the little details, all the little prickles and reptilians, sculpting right there. This is hand sculpted by Yuji Sakai, and I will get into more of that. As you can see, he has his amphibian hands in a normal pose. They don't really have to be in a fisted position, because Godzilla really doesn't use any fist positions in the film. And yes, I can get him in a smoking pose. I'm so happy he can smoke now. And I also have a M16 gun, so he'll look like Scarface. You see the nails are nicely painted. These nails are more of a matte finish compared to NECA's, which are more glossy. And I'm not sure which one's more accurate. But how I sum it up, this Godzilla looks like he came out of the water. This one looks like he's been out of the water for like 7 hours or so. I don't know, because Godzilla's 355 feet tall, so I don't know how long it take him to dry. Yeah, you guys not looking inside the mouth, did you? Let's look inside the mouth. Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, there's inside the mouth. It's not much inside there, just the tongue. But yeah, and his belly does have a brownish hue to it. It's not green like in the promo pics. I got so scared. Look at those crotch bits. Those are some nice crotch bits right there. They're very nicely sculpted, very nicely painted. You can see all over every single corner of this figure is nicely detailed. The dorsal spines, the amphibian legs. You even got the toenails. Look at the toenails. Look at the toenails. They're brown. The NECA Godzilla is black. And I think that's more movie accurate. In terms of foot, NECA is more movie accurate. But I actually like this foot much more. Again, this is more of a stylist figure. And look at that detail. He's so cool. Look at all that detail. God, it's so amazing. And look at this tail. Oh my god. This is just such a gorgeous tail right here. However, there is a problem with this tail, which just kills it. But look at all those nicely sculpted dorsal spines up there. And, it's a very nice tail. Every single ridge is sculpted just precisely. Just amazing. Oh. Yeah, that's one of the issues I'll get over in articulation. And lastly, the head sculpt. What can I really say about the head sculpt? All I can say is that people have had issues with this head sculpt, and all I have to say is it's not that bad at all. See you there. Come on. It's not that bad of a head sculpt, in all honesty. I think it's nicely sculpted. The nostrils are nicely sculpted. The ridges on the head are nicely sculpted. It's not a bad head sculpt at all. Is it movie accurate? No way. It's not that movie accurate. It has a resemblance to the film, but it's not movie accurate that much. Like I said, it's a stylized figure. And one thing I want to go over is Yuji Sakai, who is the sculptor of this figure and many of the SH Monster Arts. This is a fault on Tamashii Nation's part and maybe a little on Toho's part, because when Yuji Sakai was sculpting his figure, he did not have much pictures of the Godzilla 2014 CGI model. He only had the posters, the trailers, TV spots, and all that mumbo jumbo. So you basically had to improvise every single little detail on this guy. And it's amazing. I didn't even go over this. Look at that. It's an extra spine there. So yeah. That is just amazing. So yeah. Now for articulation, he does have a joint in the jaw, some black screaming. Amazing. And also, if I can get this to work, yes, he has an articulated tongue. It's just bitch to move around. But he does have he does have tongue articulation. I think I said jaw. My goodness, Ruffle. He does have tongue articulation. And his jaw moves there, so you can have Godzilla break his jaw, twist his jaw, be like, blah, 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 blah. So, he has a neck joint right there. Rotates at the neck joint right there. 1, 2, 3. 4, actually. 1, 2, 3. But he has an abysmal neck articulation. Far better than the neck one, which is just swivel. You can't really get up there. Kind of. But this head articulation and neck articulation is just far superior. Arms go all the way forward, they go back, they go out, but not much. Kind of. He has swivel and swivel there, so you can swivel right at that point. At that point, he has a joint at the elbow right there. He has a swivel in the wrist. He has articulation in his abdominal area, I guess. I don't know, I'm not really good with the anatomy. And look at that. As a fear of a collector might have in a gap between the dorsal spines. Ta-da! The secret dorsal spine emerges. Not Indiana Jones did not have to struggle to find the missing dorsal spine. Yeah, that's amazing. That's genius on Yuji Sakai's part, or whoever did the articulation on this figure. That's just amazing. They should start doing that with more figures. More Godzilla figures. So yeah, he does have the stomach or abdominal articulation. He does have abdominal swivel at the lower belly area, so you can get him to swivel. So his legs go forward about that much, so he can kick pretty nicely outward. Legs can go about that much outward. You don't really need to go much outward. But since Godzilla does like to step on the Mutos, like, and you can get him some really cool poses once SH MonsterArts hopefully releases a Muto. So and you probably can tell. Double jointed knees. He does have a swivel at the. Oh, that's a swivel. No, it's more of like a sculpted piece just to cover the joint. He does have nice articulation in the foot. Very nice. Oh god, it's amazing. That's sexy right there. Look at that. Look at that. It is amazing. So, he does have a nice ball joint foot and swivels there. He does have swivels there. I think I remember that. Now. The most disappointing thing of the figure, in my opinion, his tail. Here's my opinion on the tail. And just to get some figurative language over here. His tail is like a gun. You can pose it. It's very nicely articulated. Very nicely articulated indeed. Very, very nicely articulated. And the joints keep popping up. And you can probably tell where that's going to lead. Problem is, like in the packaging picture, he has his tail swiveled all the way outward, curved. Let's try to do that, shall we? Oops. Maybe if I can just attempt and put it back on. Oh, that popped out. Okay. Let's just try to get it a little more outward. Final thoughts and final verdict of this figure. I'm gonna say flat out right now that I really, really like this figure. The minute I saw him in May, when SH Monsters released the pictures, I was ecstatic. The minute I saw a review, my excited level went from up to here, down to there. I was not excited for him because the paint on the mouth, the paint on the chest was just absolute garbage. I have him in hand now. No regrets. I really love this figure. Now, it depends on what type of person you are. Unfortunately, I will have to leave it up to you to decide. So let's go over these guys. 5 minutes. 1. NECA 2014 Godzilla. First of all, you are paying $20.99. 2. You're getting great detail. 3. You're getting great paint. 4. You're getting pretty decent articulation. 5. You're getting a great deal. SH MonsterArts. 1. Fantastic detail. 2. Fantastic paint. Head sculpt, a little bit to be desired though for you. Articulation in the tail. Lovely. But you cannot really work with that unless you have stand. 4. The price is $67.99. Currently on Amazon it is $60. But knowing Tamashii Nations and people and scalpers, it will jump up, just like many previous Godzilla figures have. In terms of, it depends on if you can afford this guy. In my opinion, if you can afford this SH MonsterArts Godzilla figure, and if you love the detail on him, then buy him. You love the paint and everything on him, then buy him. You like the NECA one more, buy him. And I will put a link in the description below, or actually, yeah, I'll try to put a link in the description below for you guys. But overall, if you want cheaper alternative, NECA, more expensive, but you're getting a bang for your buck, get him. I can't rant on accessories because there's nothing really you can give this guy. You can give him a stand, no atomic breath, because in the movie, and I love this, Tamashii Nations has released a picture of the variant Godzilla with the blue atomic breath and the breath effect. So they are making a variant coming somewhere in February or March, whatever. I'm not sure because they haven't confirmed it yet. But you can have the regular Godzilla and you can have the blue atomic breath one. So I can't rant on accessories. And that blue version does come with a severed Muto head. So I'm not going to rant on accessories because this guy, I can't really, maybe a destroyed building or maybe, I don't know, a plane or something. Depends on what you want because there is a building set out there by Tamashii Nations which was just released. So this figure was an 8.5 out of 10. This guy I'm giving 9 out of 10. Right here. So $20, $67. All depends on you. So thanks for watching my video. I hope it helped you out. You're getting a bang for your buck on him, and you're getting a bang for your buck on him. It just depends on what type of figure you want the most. In my opinion, I would pick up the NECA one. He's cheaper. He's more movie accurate if you're a movie accurate person. Because Godzilla in the movie was always like slimy looking, and this one's slimy looking. If you want a more collector friendly one, like this guy, his dorsal spines are lovely and nicely painted, go for him. So overall, I'm going to score him a 9 out of 10. That's it. That's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys and girls for watching. Like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you enjoyed it, comment below. Tell me which you love the review. Tell me which figure you prefer. I'd be grateful if you subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, it's okay. But I'd be grateful if you could subscribe. And again, I apologize for my lack of videos lately. School has been very hectic. It's been hell, basically. But more reviews might be coming soon in December-ish. Or I might be getting a McFarlane figure soon. So stay tuned for more reviews. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And stay tuned.